I was a drifter. I didn't know which way I was going. I slept on people's couches. I didn't know if I was going to eat that night or even where I was going to lay my head that was safe. I was so lost, depressed. I didn't know what to do. I had lost my mom a year prior to that, and losing her was a big thing to me. I would just lay in bed at night, hoping and praying that I could overcome this addiction. The first time I heard about the cottage was in jail. I had found out I was pregnant 2 weeks prior to being in jail, and I had talked to some of the church ladies that come in and do ministry. When we met, I was so full of joy. My heart felt like it was going to explode. I knew I had people in my corner, but I just didn't know how many. I had a team of women that were fighting for me to help me get out of jail, just so I could come to the cottage and start my life over with a clean slate. When she told me that she was going to fight for me and do everything she could for me, that really hit home. I knew I had hope. If I would have not found the cottage, I would be in prison and would have lost custody of my son. The cottage is a place you could call home. It's a safe environment for you and for your children.
Here at the cottage, we see women from all walks of life. Sometimes they come to us for just a little encouragement, and sometimes in the most desperate of circumstances. As we build a relationship with our clients, we come up with an individual plan. Our goals are healthy mom, healthy baby, food, clothing, shelter, and advancing their education. Mobile operations was one of the first places we knew we were going to start. It was a way for us to go to them, meet them right where they are. It's the place where we get the opportunity to speak life into her, to encourage her, to tell her, you can do this. The pregnancy test and ultrasound give us a chance to show that client what's growing inside. It opens up the chance to have a conversation, to bring the emotion down, to bring the desperation into perspective. Statistically, we know that over 80% who see their baby on ultrasound will choose to continue with the pregnancy. When they share their stories with us, sometimes they tell us they're homeless, maybe they're using drugs, maybe I get to go visit them in jail. We know for a fact about 21% of our clients are homeless. 14% of them struggle with addiction, and some of them have major legal issues. And we're not afraid of those tough situations. We get right in there and get our hands dirty. It's those very women that we want to go after. As we build that relationship with our clients, we get to come up with an individual plan, unique to each person. But we don't just stop there. Once she makes that decision, we follow her until that baby is 1 year old. It's what sets us apart. In July of 2016, we opened up our beautiful maternity home. Here at the cottage, we house women who truly need a place to stay, a place where they can feel like they're part of a family, a place where they can work their plan, a place where they can be encouraged, loved on, and just build the strength to be a great mom. It's a place where these girls do life together. They laugh together, they cry together, sometimes they even fight like sisters. But we see breakthrough and true empowerment come from every resident who walks in this door. And moms who have graduated here have broken cycles of addiction, been reunited with their children. They're on pace for true success. They're working jobs, being great moms, and furthering their education, something they can truly be proud of.
Your heart, your plans, your will for me. There's nothing else my soul desires than more of you.
When we hear one of our clients tell us something so full of hate and lies that has been spoken to them, that's when that goal of being a life-affirming voice really shows up. We are so proud of you. You are strong, you're an awesome mom, and we knew that was in you the whole time. They'll tell us, no one's ever said that to me before, nobody tells me they're proud of me, and we all need to hear that. And so we get to see that change in them, and the change in how they see themselves, and that allows them to meet their goals. And there's a specific instance that I'm thinking of when those words that were so full of life really broke down a wall in one of our clients. And she had shared about an abortion in her past and how that had hurt her. After speaking some of those words, she let the tears fall. She gave me a huge hug and she said, those people at that other place was nothing like this. They were nothing like you guys and how you've treated me.
When you give to the cottage, you become part of the family. And you give these young women an opportunity to become part of a family, something that many of them have never had. And a family, it lasts for a lifetime. So how can you be involved? There's so many ways. First, how about be a prayer partner? It's the cornerstone of who we are and the foundation for which we were built. It's what will lead us into the future and set the pace for the next generation. Second, how about some time? What do you love to do? Would you like to rock a baby, mentor one of our moms, cook, mow the yard? Whatever you love to do, I'm sure we can put it to use here at the cottage. And lastly is that all-important financial contribution. We rely solely on individual giving, grants, and foundations. Whatever you give, it's vital to us. And we promise we'll put it to good use.
Take my heart, take my soul, take my mind, and I will give my thoughts, give my all, give my life to follow you. Take my hands, take my breath, take my dreams, and I will lift my eyes, lift my faith, lift my voice and worship. Take my heart, take my soul, take my mind, and I will give my thoughts, give my all, give my life to follow you. Take my hands, take my breath, take my dreams, and I will lift my